We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals look for their 7th straight victory next. Steve Tobin gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Now to the plate, Nicholas Horner. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Puig coming on, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Nick Castellanos now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Castellanos has a track record of power hitting at the major league level, over 250 career home runs. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Sammy.
Coming to the plate now, Sammy Sosa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig, and this will kick off the base of the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
To the plate now, Jesse Padilla. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling. Now the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. Castellanos on third. Sosa stands at second. No outs. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, John English.
Now batting, John English. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. English, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. And that misses 1-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Fernandez has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So in now for Chicago, Sito Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. Right to him. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Justin Steele, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Striding into the box, David Fernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5. Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Row, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
At the plate, Dave Luke, As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He'll step in here at 275 with 19 homers and 63 runs batted in. The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Scooped up, and they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ryan McCord.
Settling in now, Ryan McCord, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike one.
0-1.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Runner at second here with one man out. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Here now the 2-2. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Fernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Batting fourth.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 9 homers, and he's driven in 24. And it's fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. High in the air out to center field. Suzuki is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Avery McMillan.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Avery McMillan, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. He's set, and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. In his career, McMillan is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on the. And
the throw to first is there. The inning is over. some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
The third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting it, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in, Ryan Buckner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 0-1 pitch. To short. He's right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Justin Steele.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Steele. First delivery to him on the way. Now the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Tied at 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brian Cortez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Alvaro Rosales is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Alvaro Rosales. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
In now, Steven Calzado. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Here's a look over to first. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more, a throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. Here's the 1-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Two-0 count. The pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 3-1. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Bare-handed for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Redbirds down quietly. We played 2 full innings and we are tied 1-1. Ready now, Nicholas Horner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll enter play here at 293. 13 home runs and 46 driven in. Ready with the 1-0. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. This is line to left. McCord is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in to try it again, Sammy Sosa. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCord is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Padilla. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there. Here comes the 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. McMillan will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Steve Tobin. Here it comes.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Down 1-1.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, David Fernandez.
The next to bat for St. Louis, David Fernandez. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Dave Luke.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dave Luke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Down.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And it's 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Fouled off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, John English.
English.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Misses. Ball 2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes the result is the only thing that matters.
Stepping in now, Sito Suzuki, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
The third baseman.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he's safe.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. On the ground to the left side. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Ryan McCord.
The left fielder, Ryan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Suzuki has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Bounce to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Now back, center fielder, Avery McMillan.
So stepping in, Avery McMillan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, upstairs. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
2 out, nobody on. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Justin Steele. First offering on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Nicholas Horner as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now the 2-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball in there, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
This is foul right side. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Left fielder looking up. Still going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Number 14 on the season, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
In now,
The right
Sammy
fielder,
Sosa,
number 21.
as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Brian Cortez. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Two pitch is fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So now to the plate, Alvaro Rosales, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping up to the plate, Steven Calzado. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Calzado is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
And there's ball two now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number two. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And you can see the top two pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Enrique Dorta will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For the Cardinals, number 23, Enrique Dorta.
And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. Gerald Merrill takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 12, Gerald Merrill.
Ready for another shot now. Jesse Padilla. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jesse Padilla.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. John English waits on deck. Full count still. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball four, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the sixth.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He's set. Here it comes. John English is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike two.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate
and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The center fielder, number 24.
Now at the plate, Sito Suzuki. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Now the 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, what a play! He gathers the throw to second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals 1. Leading off the inning, David Fernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Dave Luke.
Digging in once again, Dave Luke. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
So he got him swinging. Dave Luke becomes out number 2 this inning.
McCord.
Standing in, Ryan McCord. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate makes somebody else beat you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. And now the Cubs pitcher, Justin Steele. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is a curveball that catches the zone for a strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nicholas Horner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fouled off. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 12. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Puig will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Striding in once again, Avery McMillan. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And that's the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Brian Cortez.
Now in the box, Brian Cortez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall, and now it'll rattle up against the wall, and he'll reach second now with one away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Digging in and looking for more, Alvaro Rosales. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now at the plate, Steven Calzado, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Men on third with 2 down. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Leading off the inning, Jesse Padilla, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Line to the right side. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, John English. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball in for a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and the off balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, number 24, Tito Suzuki.
At the plate, Sito Suzuki. Now here's the pitch.
Ball one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hit hard to short, reined in. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Pitch inside, the throw not in time. He's in there at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, and it's still 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ronnie Wickert is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Adam Greenberg will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Corey Dickerson will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. The average for him at 267 on the year. 21 homers and 72 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball two.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out, as that's taken in for the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
To the plate now, David Fernandez, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Dave Luke.
So digging in now, Dave Luke. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Castellanos is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. Richard Franco enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Franco.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Buckner. Now the pitch. Hit to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Stepping up now, Adam Greenberg. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Roll, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
1-0 count. Here it is. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Slow roller out to short. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Number 2, shortstop, Nicholas Warner.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back safely. Stepping in now, Nicholas Horner, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Castellanos will be next. Runner's on the move for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Nothing in the Cubs half of the 9th. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Redbirds. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. Thomas Nicholas is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Thomas Nicholas.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ryan McCord.
Tough task ahead here, as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been
smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with a tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Yasiel Puig. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Righty against righty, as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
That's wide. 2-0. No one out with a runner at second. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. He's set. Now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box now, Avery McMillan. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Brian Cortez. 1-0 the count. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Fouled away. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Archie Jacob will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 33, Archie Jacob.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Line hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The tag, and he's out going for second. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Leori Garcia will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Leori Garcia.
At the plate now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesse Padilla. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. Here's the first pitch. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now a throw over to first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Joe Kruger comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Kruger. Now catching and batting 9. Number 50, Damon Bell.
In now, John English. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. The 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Left side, but well foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Pete Armstrong.
A ball and no strikes. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Fouled off. The 1-1 pitch. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Ben Zobrist as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCord is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Willie Peralta comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 39, Willie Peralta.
Now at the plate, Steven Calzado.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Steven.
First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he fouls this one off. And not in time, so there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
And a dive, but he's back in there. So now to the plate, Damon Phelps, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The winning run is at first base. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
David Fernandez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Fernandez has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh, yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done that, hit a bunch of home runs in his career, and he sets up nice for him.
Now the 2-0.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now the 2-1. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Skied into straightaway right. Sosa is there to put it away for route number 1.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Dave Luke.
Ready for another chance? Dave Luke. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's close.
2-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Digging in, Ryan McCord. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
The 0-1, and it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And they will not try it as the winning run has to hold tight at third.
A really terrific play by the outfielder right there, snagging that one before it hits the ground and keeping the runner at third base.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Yasiel Puig. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-1.
Well, that's it.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Joe Kruger earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.